Hi there, ho there, everybody. Happy Monday. I'm Jim Classic, and you are watching Game Minute. Once again, my chat is still out of whack because I haven't gotten to fix Streamlabs yet. But so if anyone is going to chat, which no one really does when I play Disco Elysium, the chat might be delayed. Anyway, Disco Elysium, let's get on it. Yeah, sorry, 9:24 in the PM, and I really can't say really that much far past 11. Right. Anyway, hope everyone had a nice week. Hey, Guided by Voices, how you doing? I didn't think I was going to be in chat tonight. How are you? How's everything going? And I apologize. I don't know if you heard or not, but there's going to be a delay in chat because Streamlabs is not working on OBS, so I have to have like a separate window open in Firefox to watch the chat, and then so there might be a delay. I'm not ignoring anybody. I'm just like it might take like a minute or two extra for me to actually notice. Anyway, Guided, I hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good weekend. Here we have it. Sleepy but okay. Playing a little Professor Layton in the meantime. That's good. That's good. That's that puzzle game, right? Quit ignoring me! Okay, so where did I leave off? Okay, so spoke with the Hardie Boys again. That's weird. I don't know if you noticed, but my partner had a floating pad and paper for a minute. Oh, and look like the door frame was overlapping. Yeah, the door frame's overlapping. Okay, there's some technical glitches going on here. All right, so last we left off, we spoke with the Hardie Boys downstairs. They said that they told me who it was that the murder victim raped, and I went up to interview her, and she said no, they didn't. I'm just not playing along. So the plot thickens. They're lying. Is that everything? That's everything. Oh, I'm about to level up again. Let's see. What's Can I learn anything new here anymore? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Excuse me. Well, it's still Tuesday. Smoker at the balcony after. All right, so we have to show up after 2100 hours. Still got time for that. Door Gunner Mega Mix. Hardie gave you a recording. Oh yeah, where the hangman supposedly testifies his intent to rape and pillage. Have a listen on a playback device, either in your room, which we tried, or at the pawn shop. Okay, that's what we're doing. I'm not going to pay a ton of attention to the game, as I do want to play this myself at some point. That's fine. I'm debating. Like I said, I want to play another game to kind of go back and forth. Like this is already my third week playing this game, so I might try and go back and forth. I don't know. I don't really know how long of a game this is. Like I said the exact same thing with Tears of the Kingdom, and look what happened there. I ended up playing that game for like almost a year, exclusively, almost exclusively. So, I just might get sucked into this until I beat it. I mean, not bad for a guy with ADD. Alright. Oh, I see a tape deck player.
The boomboxes on the shelf look well-loved and well-traveled. Chipped, dented, they stare at you with the unblinking eyes of their tape reels.
Squirrel! Yeah, exactly. Stand on the tips of your toes, see more.
Sure. One especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old handle on top. A classic boombox that says Stereo 8 approved.
Approved, huh?
This is you. Golden orange. A sunset suite.
Very poetic.
Just make sure it works before you buy it.
Good point. Shopkeeper. All right, shopkeep. This Stereo 8 approved machine here. Are you sure this is all in working order? Can I just play a tape on one of the boomboxes real quick? You know what? Let's just go. Let's just go for it. See what he says.
Sorry, man. I can't be giving out freebies. Never have, won't now.
All right. Well, shopkeep. Is this Stereo 8 approved machine here?
Is the Harman Welshie W2, made in Vespa, designed in Seoul. Plays all reel-to-reel format. 2mm, 8mm, 12mm. It's even got a little radio in there. It'll set you back 12 real.
Thanks for giving me its life story. Let's see. Are you sure it's all in working order? I just play the tape on the boomboxes real quick. Cost. I want to buy that boombox. You said 12. Tape player, Harman. Okay. Equip this to play tapes. Oh, okay. So it does have. Okay. Can I get a discount on this boombox? Police discount? Why the hell not?
A discount? I do have to keep the lights on, man. It's 12 real.
Just don't ask him for the smallest amount. You'll insult him. The others will work.
Fair enough. 12 it is. How about the 10 real sound? Let's make it 8 real. Let me hit you with this 4 real, huh? What do you say? Alright. Well, yeah, negotiator, I don't think my character is.
12 is a good number. Good internal balance. 12 has integrity.
Okay. You sure this is in working order? Alright.
And here you are. Quality sound reproduction on the go. It'll play anything, wherever. Turn any tape into a conversation of sounds and shapes.
Great, thanks. Still up there, though. Oh, there it is. Oh, no, that's not it. Okay. Okay, well, let's get out of here, I guess. Okay.
Yes?
Nothing? Okay. I gotta find that bank so I can cash the check. What's this?
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
Oh, insert my bottles. Oh, hey, I
Your
got
bottles
bottles.
clunk into the machine, and the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now.
Yeah.
Do you know what you should do with that money, kiddo? You should buy more alcohol. Enter the endless cycle of consumption.
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything.
I need to exchange this novelty check for cash. Give her the novelty check again. 25 real.
Wow. I didn't know you worked for the union, sir.
Oh, she already cashed it. All right. She rolls up the novelty giant check. Looks like she's seen it before and slips it under the counter.
Anything else I can do for you?
Blow the whole thing on speed and gin right now. Speed and gin. Great combo. Ask some local dealers, maybe.
Oh, man. What's over here?
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent, except for the big Fritta slogan on the back.
So that points to the raincoat.
What is what? It's a raincoat.
Speed and gin, you heard the man. Oh man, I really should play this game as like a fucking fuck up like this guy is. I just.
If you want to buy one, then it's only 4 real.
Yeah, I'll take the raincoat. Sure.
Here you go.
One towards endurance, so. Alright, well. Cash the check. Feel pretty good about that. I got at least one more night of room and board, so. Thanks to that check. Being a corrupt cop rules. Alright, what's this here? What my next quests are? I mean, I got a bunch of quests I gotta take care of. They're piling up. So, listen to the Door Gunner Mega. Listen to the Door Gunner Mega Mix. Where's... Oh, either in the room or in the pawn shop. Alright, I guess we go back to my room then. I think. Yes. One of my quests is to get speed, though, guided, so I'm going to have to do it eventually. Come on. I can't select it anymore? No, I guess I can't. Huh. Alright. Damn it. Come on. Let's go back that way. Damn it! Keep doing it! Keep Xing out. Alright. Oh shit, that's it? Holy moly. That's... What the fuck? Okay. Stupid controller. It is stupid. That's right. Do I not know how to work this thing? Oh, X.
The porter reel is just what you needed. The reels attach to the apparatus with a satisfying click. The tape is routed behind the magnetic reader.
Play the tape.
You push Command C, and the tape starts spinning. Violent static and machine sounds fill the air.
Okay.
This isn't Revachol. This is a fucking village. I can almost see the elephants.
Another loud screech. Some kind of machinery.
The harbor. That's the son of a Kvalsund crane.
I'll take your word for that.
When this shit is done, I'm gonna tear that place up. Soldier of the Apocalypse style. Kill shit. Dogs and chickens too. Gonna run a room, Cordy. A real nice one. I don't give a shit. I'm fucking done. I'm done mentally.
Yeah, you sound done mentally.
I'll fucking do them all in. Rape that disco cunt on the counter. You know, the dance a whore upstairs. Do it Kohoi style. Never did get that taste out of my mouth.
A click, then silence. The rest of the tape is empty.
The lieutenant presses the button marked Arrête on your porterier. The tape stops spinning.
What was that at the very end? Silence?
End of recording.
What do you think?
It seemed authentic enough. Probably recorded off the shortwave, then edited to seem more incriminating. He sounded like he was on patrol around the harbor walls.
I agree. He also sounded inebriated. Let's see. But he did say he was going to do it. You can't edit words into someone's mouth. Well, you can now, thanks to AI. I think he sounded all right, just letting off some steam. I agree. He also sounded inebriated.
Still.
The lieutenant looks at the tape. You are familiar with this look now. It's his look of suspicion.
There's more going on here than we know.
Who's this Cordy?
One of the other mercenaries, I think. The one he was talking to. A friend of his?
And what is Kohoi?
A village on the Samaran Isola, in South Safre. Grad committed war crimes there, the kind of thing he talks about.
You think he was there?
Who knows? Maybe the tattoos would have an answer. Or maybe Kohoi is just merc talk for atrocity, slaughter.
Okay then, what now? Remove the tape.
I think we've got a few more questions for Klaasje, don't you? This seems to contradict her testimony, at least to some degree.
As you take out the tape, the boombox tunes itself back to the cheery radio again, spewing out beats like it's a Friday night.
Nice.
The contrast feels chilly, inappropriate even.
Let's see. I'm picking my bottles. Collecting all the bottles so I can redeem it for some money. Why not? Apparently this is how I make money in this game. I see another bottle right there. Or not. But then again, there's a bottle right in the middle of the room, and I can't seem to select that one either. Alright, well. Well, let's go interview her real quick, and then we'll, Didn't you just cash a giant check? I did cash a giant check. But, you know, at least half of that money is going towards my room and board for tonight. And, so I gotta, you know, I gotta find money wherever I can. Apparently my own precinct isn't giving me any more money because I lost it all. Probably on booze. So I gotta, you know, collect bottles.
It's a fine day for questions.
It is a fine day for questions. Let's talk more about the so-called assault. I need you to talk about your room again. Volition. Look her in the eye. Wow. That seems a pretty low percentage. Titus Hardie gave us a recording where the deceased states his intention to commit rape. We'll start with that. Booze and speed. Yeah, I know. Booze and speed. Maybe I should. Maybe I will.
She puts her coffee cup down. This does not surprise her.
Did he? I never said he was a good man, or that he had good intentions. Only that he was never bad to me.
On this tape, he specifically identifies you as the target.
Where did they get this recording exactly?
It's intercepted radio chatter of the deceased, recorded via a de-encryption station. It's authentic enough.
Authentic enough.
Does he say he's gonna do it Soldier of the Apocalypse style?
She arches her brow. Those are his exact words. Something to that effect, yes. No. Oh, those are the exact words. Wow, I can't talk.
Yeah. That was practically his pickup line.
She picks the cup back
A
up.
memory surfaces in her tired neocortex. It's not entirely unpleasant.
Did he say whores a lot? Was he pretty much on the verge of doing it Kohoi style?
Yes, the word whore was used. Kohoi was mentioned. To that, Kohoi.
He wasn't actually there. He didn't do a tour, or at least didn't tell me he did. Would have been overkill anyway. He lived his own little Kohoi. It wasn't his everything.
Why say things like that? Machismo? Do you think he was trying to scare people?
No. I'm pretty sure he did all those things. And then had to internalize them to keep on living. Until they just sort of turn into his, what's the word I'm looking for?
Coping mechanism? Catchphrase? Persona? Coping mechanism.
Running joke. I was gonna say running joke. And it sounds like you didn't even get the good bits. Lely's punchlines got way, way funkier than that.
Huh.
He was like the Seminoles conflict, the Kohoi massacre, and the 36 famine in Yezut all rolled into one person, then cast in Norani ceramic armor, which he wore in bed and in the shower.
Weren't you afraid? You like this kind of stuff? And you spend time with this person romantically.
We're all scraping up any happiness we can find, officer. Going around with our little scouring sticks. You, your first love, Mr. Kohoi here.
Did he tell you he had actually done any of those things? He and Martinez, I mean?
No. We were too busy laying waste to our own nervous systems to direct any of the fury outward. He seemed happy, I guess. At ease. As much as a man like him could be.
There is a small measure of pride in her that she could quell the rage in such a being.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
Thank you for clearing that up, miss. Whenever you're ready. I'm interested to hear what Titus Hardie has to say now.
She takes a very small sip of her coffee and smiles.
Oh, now that you've had a little bit more time, can you tell us more about... Right. There was something else she had to tell us, or was hesitant to.
Like, for example, his name?
Actually, officer, I didn't know his name. I just called him Lely.
Lely?
A nickname?
I guess. He came from Lelystad. It's short for that. And it was his army name, apparently. He said his real name wasn't his. I tried to pry it out of him, but it was no use.
Lelystad. That's a good start.
The lieutenant writes it down in his notebook.
We have a few questions you can help us with. A few things a field autopsy alone can't answer.
The young woman cranes her neck, trying to catch a glimpse of the page the lieutenant passed to you. On it is a list of autopsy observations, recorded neatly in blue ink.
Neatly in blue ink. I'm the one that did the autopsy report. Couldn't be that neat.
The last missing pieces of a puzzle of flesh.
Where is Lelystad? The place, I mean?
In Oranje, officer. It's, I think municipality is the term. A nowhere town there.
Ah.
You were almost right, officer. That means his race was Occidental, not Mondial. I'll update the form.
Looks like you are both from Oranese.
Yes. We were compatriots.
Oh, okay.
Did that bring you together?
No. He was too old for that. And from another part of Whirling-in-Rags. I didn't even understand his accent. What brought us together wasn't Oranje. It was bad habits.
Sex, alcohol,
Hmm.
speed, probably also sildenafil.
Maybe.
No love for Muta Aranje? Wasn't he a soldier?
A military man, but not a patriot?
No. He left the National Service after they taught him to do what he did on Seminine. He wasn't the flag-waving kind. He was the making money, killing people kind.
Ah.
He was by no means a stupid man. A people person. A small platoon leader. Certainly not a patriot.
A flash of rage comes over you. The words have already left your mouth.
A disgraceful mercenary. The Oranje state should have checked his breast for sublime patriotic rage before they trained him. Wow. It just kind of comes out, huh?
Had he passed that test, we wouldn't have gotten along. Come to think of it, maybe it was our hate for Oranje that brought us together. I love Revachol, though. I hope she loves me, too.
A column of air encircles her, brushing gently on the metallic silver fabric that covers her shoulders and her long, slender arms.
Revachol loves everybody. Revachol chooses carefully. Revachol loves everyone. Sure, why
It didn't love him.
not? Well,
The feeling dissipates. The cold passes. The woman's eyes follow yours to the piece of notebook paper.
all right. Well, I have a whole list of questions here. How old was he, miss?
He was 42.
Okay.
42? Are you sure? I would have had him above 50.
He had many scars that made him appear older. But no,
The memory makes her smile.
we even celebrated his birthday like some weeks ago. It was a funny 2 days. He had little reason to lie to me.
We were slightly off then. Thank you for clearing it up.
Lieutenant makes a correction in his notes.
The adversary one.
The adversary. I don't remember that callback, but okay. His eye color?
Blue. Light blue. They were like little blue galaxies, you know? It was strange, seeing those eyes in his fucked up face. Pardon the swearing. I do him an injustice. He wasn't ugly. And he had a beautiful, soft voice. Very surprising, what with all the scarring. It was quite something, watching him speak.
Very different from what we heard in that audio recording.
He had a combat wound on his chin and mouth.
Yes. Severe. It made him look like half his face was cracking away in some strange smile. That and those eyes.
It's clear she was very much attracted to him, and still is.
You found him attractive.
Of course. He was the most strangely beautiful man I've ever been with. And I mean that.
She shivers slightly. Wow.
And now, he's dead. A pity.
Ah, yes. His hair, if you can remember.
It was light brown, almost blonde. He darkened it with brilliantine, made oily. Not nice to stroke. I couldn't convince him to leave it alone.
Interesting. I, too, have stroked his hair. I did during the autopsy.
Oily, isn't it? We have that in common now.
He had a tattoo. What did it mean?
Oh, that.
She smiles.
It's clear she liked it.
You liked it?
Quite a lot, yes.
What did it represent? Do you know?
It was a map. of his life and the places he visited as a soldier. It was mostly for showing off to chicks, though.
For showing off to chicks, how so?
How? Imagine him lying in bed, freakish musculature laid out on the sheets. Scarred, of course. Tattooed. The sheets are dirty for some reason.
Okay, for some reason. Okay, Jim, you're going to head to bed and enjoy the rest of your night. Thanks for stopping by, Guided. You take care of yourself. Hopefully I'll be able to catch one of your streams tomorrow.
Is this Orani's lit?
Orany's lit.
Yes. This is the very essence of Orany's lit. A moment's respite. Dark and hopeless as the struggle itself.
She leans even further back to demonstrate.
He's smoking and drinking, of course. And his chest and shoulders and arms are studded with stars. Tens, hundreds of them. Maybe even thousands.
Wow.
And the woman goes like, "What was this, baby?"
Huh.
And he says, "That was too hardcore. Don't ask me about that." So she goes, "Okay, but what's this, baby?" And he's like, "Saw some bat shit there. Killed some loincloths." And so it goes. Star after star. Port after port. Third world country after third world country. And he's done horrible things in every single one of them.
Were you the woman in this?
Oh, yeah.
Can you tell us precisely what these mean? Hand her the photo.
No, thank you. I've seen enough of him dead. I can tell you what they meant without looking at them.
She pours herself some more coffee.
Go on.
He was a blue-eyed boy with thick arms, from a small town. He was also poor, and the government of Orania needed some people killed, so they turned him into a grotesque killer. For money.
It's an old tale.
He went to Killer Academy in Vredefort. Then he killed some people on the Seminine Islands. And on other islands, too. All of the islands. After this, he came to Revachol and got killed himself.
It's not a very fun story.
It is when you're high. It can be very exciting then. You have the tools to deal with it. It's not a very nice story to remember when you're sober. A change of topic?
Sure. Tell me something odd. Did he enjoy his death? Sure, why not?
Why do you ask?
It's just a feeling that I have. Indulge me.
Well, it's wrong. He had too many drinks to down and too many bad things to do. Couldn't tap out just yet.
Could it be love that did him in? Dun 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 dun.
It very well could be, yes.
What do you mean?
What do I mean? I have no idea. I don't even know what you mean. Love did him in? What does that mean?
Okay, then. Another question. He told me. Love did him in. Sure, I'll say it.
That's not funny, officer.
Something miraculous is coming, he told me. Nah. We requested a semen screening from processing.
Good for you.
What do you think it will tell us?
I don't know how a semen sample works, officers. How many days after intercourse does it have to be? I don't even know if he had sex with someone else. We didn't go steady.
I think we're finished with this line of questioning. Hands the lieutenant back to his notes.
All right.
Coolly, gracefully, she pours herself more coffee.
Let's see. That's still pretty low. Notice your room is close to mine. I have a personal question. Sure.
Yes, you're just one room away. Very personal.
Were you in Sunday night? I need to know what I did before I lost my memory. Sure, what the hell not.
You do not need to know that. What you need is to ask normal police questions.
Uh-huh.
Like,
He waits for you to finish the sentence.
Get a grip, he thinks. At least do your personal stuff when I'm not here.
Alright, let's just try this volition. I'm not really sure what's going to come of this. Low percentage, so it's probably nothing's going to happen.
She looks back. Time moves slowly. The triangles of her face rearranging into a weary smile. Don't worry. We will protect you from her beauty. We will consult you through the reefs and sounds of her persona. You are advised. There are muscles on long white bones that line her limbs, just below the silver jumpsuit.
What is happening?
Nothing. Just time passing. Don't worry. You are not a fool. Anything out of the ordinary and you would be notified. Air moves in your windpipe. Your heart beats. You're a detective. Get back to detecting.
Am I being beguiled?
She presses her elbows against her waist and slowly turns her head.
Avert your eyes.
The strange moment ends. It was brief, no longer than 2.2 seconds.
Okay.
Why not? I'll be here until 11 p.m., drinking coffee, most likely.
Drinking coffee till 11 p.m.? Don't know much of a social life. Alright, well. I think I pissed off my partner a little bit. Alright. Well, I'm going to exchange my bottles for more money and then go interrogate those Hardie Boys. Can I go through that door? Yes, I can. Oh, what a weird game. This is like, I don't even know, I wouldn't even know if I should call this a game. It's just like a thriller novel with, that I have some slight control over.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
Through my bottles.
Your bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now.
Awesome.
Do you know what you should do with that money, kiddo? You should buy more alcohol. Enter the endless cycle of consumption.
Alright, well, now that that's out of the way. Alright, let's go back to those Hardie Boys, see what they have to say now. You guys have been here all damn day.
The clowns are still hanging around. What is it now?
Hi, Titus. My best friend ever. So I talked to Klaasje about the tape.
And
Nothing. She stands by what she said.
that fucking fucker. You're the worst cops in Revachol. I gave you gold on that tape.
Gold. It was locker room talk, not evidence. It was dark stuff, but it didn't prove anything. It didn't change her mind. Yeah, it was bad. Honestly, I expected it to have more effect. She pretty much laughed it off, Titus. God damn, it's gonna piss him off.
Fucking fuckity fucker. And what did she say then? That it's fine. People are supposed to be like that.
Sounds like he wanted it to change her mind about the hanged man. This is definitely personal.
It did not come as a surprise to her, and she definitely wasn't scared. Actually, I think it made her a little nostalgic. If anything, she seemed turned on by the whole door gunning thing. Actually, I think it made her nostalgic.
Yes. In fact, I think she thought it was a little funny.
Also, good point.
Funny. No good goddamn psycho whore. Alright. All fucking righty then. I guess it's good then. That fucking...
Please try to control yourself in the presence of visitors, Titus.
Her voice is a bit softer than earlier.
This is just perfect. Just fucking perfect. Any thoughts on this, lawman?
Titus rubs his chin with his palm, as if trying to grind it smooth. I think it's personal for you. I think you had feelings for her. Maybe she isn't who you thought she was. Maybe she's still in denial, you know, like a defense mechanism. Be straight with me, Titus. What really happened? I'll wrap this up.
I already told you. We fucking hanged him.
There's less gusto in his voice now. His men, too, are growing increasingly silent.
Come on, Titus. It's been a long day. I'm tired of running back and forth between you. I can see you're tired, too. Why don't you just...
You know what? I am tired. I'm tired of you and the whore upstairs. Next time you see her, tell her Titus said, "Fuck on!"
He throws his beer can down.
That lying scamming. We're done. This is over. You understand? Your little investigation is over. Yeah.
There is a silence in the room. Elaine starts saying something, then thinks best not to.
What is this quiet funeral shit? All we need is some beers in us. Bartender, 20 beers for the Dock Workers Union.
Why do we make it 40, huh? Why do we make it 100 beers? You're not loud enough.
100 beers? Now we're talking. Hoppity hop over here, cafeteria manager.
The window might be closing. The more beers they get in them, the less cooperative they will be.
Alright. Whew. Convinced Titus is being manipulated. 3% rhetoric. I don't think I have anything for rhetoric. Alright, well.
Klaasje is playing them like a fiddle. Tell them how bad they got played, and they'll tell you the truth. There are many ways to go about it. All of them really good.
Let's see. What are my options? You guys are always telling me they're good, and they... and then they aren't. You guys are always telling me they're good, and then they aren't. Okay, man. It's clear you're being played like a fiddle. Play imaginary fiddle. I know what's going on here. I've been wronged, too. I got this fucking dark shadow over my heart. I'm gonna tell you a little story about Kim here. I'm gonna do the fiddle thing.
No, we fucking ain't, asshole. No one's fiddling anyone in here.
No, Glenn. I want to hear this. Who do you think is fucking fiddling me?
Who do you think keeps playing the imaginary fiddle? Grins sagely. 'Tis pity she's a whore, wink. Perform a dramatic finale on the imaginary fiddle. The hunter becomes the hunt. The hunter becomes the hunter? You promised there'd be good options. Where are you? Promised there would be good options. Where are they? Keep playing the imagine. What do you think?
I think you're losing it, Fiddle Man.
No. This fucking clown is trying to get to me. This ain't gonna work with Titus Hardie. Put the fiddle down, or walk away. It's that simple.
I'm not really fiddling, you idiot.
He'll put the fiddle down. Put it down, officer.
I do not understand. This fiddle play totally fell apart. The concept was solid, but the delivery tragically off. You sounded like a madman, not a cop.
I tried. Want to talk about the hanging again?
Just get the dead guy's autograph, since you're his biggest fan.
Good one, Titus.
You know what? Screw it. He's probably gonna hit me. Yes. What's up? Nah.
About fucking time.
This is a shit show.
Yes?
Huh. I'm surprised you have nothing to say to them about this.
Can I help you?
Garte, I saw another thing at the Whirling.
Another thing. Great. I love those.
Huh. Klaasje in room 3. She nicked the phone line.
Why? No, fuck it. I don't want to know. I don't want to know why these degenerates do what they do. I thought we had one good guest in the building.
He really doesn't like it being classier.
Yeah, I bet you didn't want it to be her. Well, anyway, mystery solved. I don't like loose ends.
Yeah, neither do I. Thank you for telling me, I guess. Good thing she pays for her stuff on time. I'll forward her the bill and be done with it.
There's a mysterious blue door in the back of the kitchen.
Oh, yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door.
What do you know is behind it? Do you have...
No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just a frit warehouse, probably. Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk and dust.
He runs his finger across the counter to check for dirt.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
I think you'd like to know what's back there.
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage. So, I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that.
Alright, something else I want to ask. And... no, that's it. I guess you were told to keep a low profile. Yeah, it was. Oh boy. Police work is tough. Take breaks. Talk to strangers. Leveled up. 1 skill point, huh? Alright, so hunches and gut feelings, dreams and waking life. So that's the inland. Alright, well, I don't have anything for empathy. Rhetoric. Practice the art of persuasion. Enjoy rigorous intellectual discourse. Hand-eye coordination. Savoir-faire. Sneak under their noses. Stun them with panache. Try that. Well, in the bag. What? Oh, that's no,
This
that's the same.
coin-operated viewer is facing southwest.
No. Hold on,
This
pat it?
coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum,
Vandalism.
rendering the machine permanently inaccessible.
Vandalism. Shake your head.
Probably some kids.
Oh well. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, no, that's the thing. No, don't need to do that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna piss off Kim with going by the wall again. Audio went crazy. Oh. Yeah, let's get that can.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Oh, it's locked. Fuck. I guess I've used up all my checks. What's this? Oh. I've talked to a lot of people. Let's see what she has to say now.
Good. What can I help you with?
I spoke with the Lorry man at the roundabout.
On the contrary, officer. There are yet camionneurs you have not talked to. And don't look so surprised. In a time like this, it would be strange if Wild Pines didn't have eyes on the harbour.
Okay.
I suggest you go back and canvass for more...
Alright. I don't know where else it could be. Is there something over there? No, that's right. I can't get that. Can't get that way. Nothing of interest. Come on. Oh, where are you going? Well, what is next? Hold on, what did I just... A bench?
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
Gotcha. Just a bench.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
Oh. Okay. When will he ever be gone? Guy's like my shadow. Come on. Ah, there we go. No bottles around here, huh? Come on, game. I'm trying to make some extra money. Help me out. Something just occurred to me. Oh, we can't go that way, obviously. But hold on. Can I? Nope, never mind. I thought I could, so I can't go through anywhere where it's dark. Can I go down this way? I thought I tried this already. Let's, de-equip the flashlight. I don't know what to do. I mean, I guess I can check my, my quests.
The tear machine stands in. Your bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears. Do you know what you should do with that money, kiddo? You should buy more alcohol. Enter the endless cycle of consumption.
Maybe. Maybe. Let's see. Alright, get the whole story from Titus. Convince the Hardie Boys to tell you the whole story. I don't know how. Alright. Ask Klaasje about Sunday night, when Kim is not around. Find the armor gloves. Ask the little girl in the fishing village, which you can't get to. Find booze and drink it. Find Morel, the cryptozoologist. Find Speed and sniff it. Find out who's the lady driver and where's her lorry. Yeah, I haven't... Ask him to tell you about the case. The officers get briefed about the cases they're given. Sometimes they forget the briefing, though, and need to be briefed again. Oh, okay, well... I thought I did that.
Yes?
Tell me about the case.
What do you want to know?
Would you say this is a mystery case? If we're from different precincts, why are we on the same case?
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
His disdain is clear. This man would not use such an expression otherwise.
What do you mean?
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
I don't remember being in on anything. You know what I'm in on? Retrograde amnesia. Tell me about it. I don't remember being in on anything.
That's good.
Tell me about it.
What's there to say? It's just stupidity.
What kind of stupidity?
The cop kind. Our precincts can't decide if Martinez is part of Jamrock or the industrial harbor. Yours or mine, as if we somehow own parts of the city. Typical street gang mentality. So we've let the Union make a mockery of law enforcement here. And now it's come to its natural conclusion.
So this is a struggle over who runs Martinez.
Well, sort of. It's less a matter of who gets to police Martinez than who has to. It's an orphan district, in other words. I think the dispatch desk just told both our stations about the hanging. There was quite the brouhaha at the 57th, I can tell you that. Time to settle it, they said. Cop off. But I assure you, I am not their finest or toughest, with 102 cases solved. What I am is least interested in a pissing competition.
Fair enough.
So he volunteered to represent the 57th, but not out of competitiveness. On the contrary.
So you volunteered to spoil it? What's special about Marnies? Wonder what this says about me. That I was sent to my station.
Yes. I'm an unrepentant spoilsport.
I'm an unrepentant spoiled sport. The lieutenant appears pleased with this. What's so special about Marnies?
Martinez? Nothing. It's just a puddle at the end of some drain pipe. No one cares about this place. They care about sports. Most of our colleagues don't even know how to get here. North of the interchange doesn't exist.
A tremble comes over you. Another after effect of ethanol poisoning, perhaps. Feels like leaves do when they rustle in the breeze, somewhere far away, below the turbine. The 41st and the 57th. The lieutenant was right. It's not about who gets what's north. It's about who doesn't.
I wonder what that says about me, that I was sent by my station. He raises an eyebrow, thinking it best to let you make the next move.
Tell him why it's you.
I was sent to teach you a lesson in style. There's only one conclusion. I am the finest, a case-solving machine sent to outperform you in every way imaginable. I must be an augury, an apocalyptic omen sent by my people. Can you guess my message? Don't be scared, but I think I might have supernatural abilities. I probably have an unbelievable kill count. I'm gonna leave why I was sent. And I'm not gonna piss off Kim. I'm gonna leave why I sent my... Wait. I'm gonna leave why I was sent. I'm gonna leave why I was sent? What? There's only one conclusion. I'm the finest, a case-solving machine to outperform you in every way imaginable. I don't know.
The silence carries.
Okay, enough of the competition thing. Tell me something else.
Yes, it's a wholly pointless matter. Forget I ever mentioned it.
He's actually glad it's addressed now.
Logic, formidable. Why did the 41st send me? Sorry, cop. Sylvie's suicide jokes. Roy mentioned suicide.
Look at you. It's because you're a failure. They sent you to slight Precinct 57.
What? No, that can't be right. Yeah, that makes more sense than the other stuff I thought of. Yeah, that makes more sense than the other stuff I thought of.
Just think about it for a second. You're a raging alcoholic who showed up 3 days late and argues with his necktie. You weren't sent here to win.
Kim, what if my precinct sent me on this case because I'm a fuck-up? Like, as a joke? Why not? I think yeah, that's gonna be my answer.
I've considered it.
His voice is somber. So it's true.
It would be immensely ugly of them, not to mention unprofessional. But I also think it's somewhat unlikely.
Why is that?
I checked the records. This jurisdiction dispute, who polices Martinez, reaches back to the 30s. It's as old as my station. And all this time we can't decide who gets Martinez? I think, yes, both stations would prefer a win.
Ha! So you are their finest. Do you really see me as a safe bet?
Safe? No. But you're old. You've made it this far. Something has brought you through. We've only just started working together, so I don't know what it is yet. So no, I don't think they sent you as a joke. And even if they did, they are in for a surprise.
He's right. There are no airtight theories, just paranoia. You've given it some thought. Now let it go.
Alright. I think you should know that I can't remember anything. Alright, we'll talk about him later. He seems like the type of guy who wants to get down to business anyway. Well, Ask him to tell you about the case. What? Is there still more? Find out who the lady driver is. Yeah, but it doesn't say how. Like, I've already spoken to everybody. Investigate doomed commercial area. Report back to... Wait, what? People say the commercial building in the plaza is cursed. No business will ever thrive there without going bankrupt. You promised place you'll look into it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. The bookstore later. Sure, I'll...
What have you found? And also, do buy the books. There may be teachings in them.
Oh, I think that's a hint. Let's see. I talked to the entity you told me about. Her name is Nea. She's a novelty dice maker.
A novelty dice maker? Well, spit it out. Why does she need the dice? For some kind of sorcery? Sometimes they use the ankle bones of sheep.
She's not a sorceress. Or some malicious entity. She's just a businesswoman, like you. No, ma'am, I fell to her. She is not the one to blame for this curse. She may be involved, but I don't have a way to question a malignant entity further. She's not a sorceress.
I don't understand. If it's not her, then where is the source of the doom? How did she explain the curse?
She looks perplexed.
Before you say anything, ask yourself, is the woman really able to withstand the truth? Just don't say you don't have any answer yet. The uncertainty is killing her. You've come this far, you know how to end it. There is an entity behind the entity.
She says there is no curse because there are too many inconsistencies. The source is in the taxidermist shop. He became involved in arts darker than taxidermy and brought the void spirits upon this place. Honestly, I don't have an answer yet. There are still leads to be followed, like that strange radio computer thing. There's another entity, more malignant, pulling the strings in Martinez. Perhaps in my travels I will cross paths with it. This is why I wish I had a chat. This is why I wish I was a chat right now. You know, I'd ask chat, you know, for the likely answer. Anyway, she says there is no curse because there may too many consistencies lie. The source of the taxidermy shop. I'll just say there's no curse. I'll level with her.
Too many inconsistencies. What kind of talk is that?
First, you're one of those inconsistencies. As I said, she's a novelty dice maker. Her business has been up and running for a long time now. That's my answer.
Yes, because her business consists of the psychic leech that's been feeding the curse.
Red blotches appear on her skin.
I see that you've fallen for her manipulation, Detective. The investigation is over. I just hope that you haven't made anything worse by going in there. Thank you for nothing. Please, do buy some books, or be on your way.
She concludes, tucking the pendant away in her blouse.
Wow. Total psychic collapse between you two right now.
Yeah.
I am sorry we had to disappoint you, ma'am. Can
He
you
turns.
go now?
The shop around you feels ancient suddenly, damp and saturated by the coastal air. The books are rotting. A great cold lives here, and there, too. 1,200 meters away, on the urban coast, the dark shape of a church is reflected on the water, calling.
Farewell for now, book peddler. Let's see if we can buy a book.
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Whirl-related merchandise. The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word Hyundai somewhere.
Just another boring book. Just discard it here.
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. There's also a wide range of paranatural literature. Shelves full of biographies of famous people, whoever they are.
Sure.
I would say The Greatest Innocence. Yes, most certainly. It's an important educational tool, delving into the depths of history, religion, and their relation to innocentic power.
Who or what is Innocence? Wait, is that Innocence?
A very influential historical figure. But surely I don't have to tell you that. You're a law officer, and law officers have at least some education. The book is also very daring. The author aims to re-examine the universal understandings of the innocentic system, creating a fresh vantage point and a shift in the tired order of things.
I thought it was about which of these innocences is the coolest and greatest. So you recommend it?
Certainly. It's prudent for a person to have at least an elementary understanding of history and society. Imagine the chaos we'd be in otherwise.
You feel like you should get this one? Definitely. It's important somehow. There's something personal inside.
Store keep anything of note on the shelf? I'll buy it.
A true cultural touchstone. Enjoy the read.
Maybe it'll help. Interact.
The Greatest Innocence by João Paulo Salomão Lopes de Fuego.
Jeez.
The book is large and heavy.
Okay. Well, maybe not read the whole thing. I don't know how long that'll take, but crack open this immense tome.
Browsing through the various chapters, you try your best to understand the ceaseless overflow, the sprawl of names, dates, places, events historical. Most of it ends up as a twisted mass of facts inside your brain.
Fair enough.
You can do it. It'll be worth it. There's something here. Your educational survey is done. Did you catch any of that? No. Oh well, it's pop quiz time. Let's see what you've learned. This might take a few minutes. You ready?
Okay, sure, why not?
That's the spirit. Here we go. Question 1. Who was the first Innocence?
Oh.
Dolores Day.
Let's see. So I answered Dolores Day. You know, I didn't really absorb any of that from what I just read. Alright, so I'll just say Dolores Day, since I guess that's the easy answer.
Incorrect. Dolores Day was the innocence of humanism, internationalism, and the welfare state. She codified parliamentary democracy and created modern institutions. Among these, the moral intern, she was powerful and beautiful on all her icons.
Okay.
Her colors are silver, white, and apricot. And when you think her name, Dolores, stomach acid rises to the back of your throat, and it hurts. You see a flash silver, a wreath, an airport bag, and blonde hair. You don't know why. Another choice, perhaps?
Huh.
Steer clear of this one. There's something terrible about this one.
Not thinking about it. Not thinking about it. Back to the quiz.
Yes, the quiz is impersonal. No need to rouse sensations in yourself at the mention of Dolores Day. Who was the first Innocence? It wasn't Dolores Day.
Sola?
Incorrect.
Jesus
Sola
Christ.
was anointed during the previous century and even lived to see the current one. She was an urban planner who spoke her mind and largely left history to its own devices, encouraging people to excel on their own rather than prescribing to a deified model of history. She is often called an anti-innocence.
Okay, we're almost done.
Sola resigned after an assassination attempt by a Yugo nationalist who blamed her for not taking the side of the left during the turn-of-the-century revolutions. Innocences don't usually resign. Care to try again?
Well, I guess Pericarnassian?
Correct. Nothing much is known about him. It's not even clear that he was a he, but Franco Negro presumed as such and called him Pius. He's depicted as a young man with molten gold pouring out of his mouth. All he spoke was gold. It's said he invented God and equality of men before God. He also introduced the gold standard as a way for measuring people's love for our own.
Wow, pretty impressive.
As the first Innocence, he declared that there should be more of those like him. It is presumed his disciples were the beginning of the Holy Party, the founding party.
Ooh.
Question 2. Who was the strongest Innocence? Dolores.
Pain threshold. I'm gonna say Dolores is my ex. Well, I mean, Franco seemed pretty powerful. I'll go with Franco.
Correct. Named the Innocence of militarism, he codified hereditary rule, but at the same time ended serfdom and established the Inter-Isolari Real as the global reserve currency. He also established the concept of the nation.
Oh, okay.
Franco Negro attempted to solve the rising tensions between the aristocracy and bourgeoisie by building a unified society in which every man has a place and a mission, but at the same time may rise to nobility provided on the strength of his virtue.
Okay.
Question 3. Who was the false Innocence? Okay, it wasn't Dolores Day. She's not false.
Oh, geez, these are all right. I'm gonna say Stepan is the despicable.
Incorrect.
Oh.
Stepan the Despicable, regent of Kedra, was a ruler who conquered the known world during the Kedriatic conquest, instead of the despotic Erno Pasternak. Would you try again?
Well, let's see, known Kedra conquest instead of the despotic. I'm gonna say Kedra.
Incorrect.
Fuck you.
Kedra is a large nation in the mid-northern area of the Mawindi Isola, north of the Occident, between the Ilmarin mountain range and the Pacentic Mare Interregnum. Care to try again?
Or no, Pasternak, I guess.
Correct. There have been a number of counter or false Innocences, some assumed to have innocentic qualities, some who just thought so themselves. Occasionally, they have the support of a faction inside the ecclesiastic organization, and accusations of foul play have arisen. The most famous and important of these was Ernau Pasternak. He was into torture, despotism, hymns, cannons, and world conquest, but got defeated and humiliated by Stepan the Despicable of Kedra.
Okay.
Final stretch. You've come so far and learned so much. This is the most important one. Question 4. Who was the greatest Innocence? The most important of them all. The most precious to humankind.
Wasn't she like awesome? I know like this guy is apparently spouting out gold and shit. We're gonna go with Dolores. This is probably gonna be the right answer. Or it's gonna be Franco.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
The Mesk might see Franco Negro as the father of nations, but as of this century, there's been a great shift in attitude. Dolores Day has become widely regarded as the greatest Innocence. A most radical change to the whole fabric of the world. Everything from inter-isolary travel to the connected world to 3 consecutive scientific revolutions can be traced back to her. Every decade that passes, she seems less human somehow, and more beautiful. And more beautiful. And more beautiful.
Yeah, okay. Dolores is definitely the woman who broke my character's heart.
Congratulations on finishing the test. The results and your subsequent grade have been calculated.
Oh no.
You get a C, vaguely passable.
Huh.
A solid effort with nothing much else to show. Nice going, mediocrity man.
Hey, I passed.
You would have done better if you just left Dolores Day for the end. Dial the Dolores Day down a bit.
Damn you, arrogant book.
What's going on with you?
Thinks it's so smart. God damn.
Okay.
The lieutenant stares at you, his visage unflinching.
You are shouting at an inanimate object, like a real weirdo. No wonder you seem to have trouble with the right answers.
Man, something's weird about this book. You should do something fun instead. Look out! Forget about it.
Put the book away. Oh, that was good. I was hoping I'd maybe get experience points for that or something. Oh, I did. I did get experience points for it. Okay, that's cool. Alright, what am I doing? Who put the clothes in the trash? Who else has unauthorized access to Whirling-in-Rags? Find this person. You know who tampered with the scene. May take a while. Joyce's info on the lynching. There is something she wants to tell you, or just have to present the badge to hear it. Or perhaps, if you did her a favor... Right. The victim's tattoos. Ask another about the tattoos. Possible meaning. Send victim's body to processing. Once you're done with it, send the corpse... Alright. Explore the Whirlings-in-Rags secret. Find a way into the secret passage. Find all armor pieces. Getting the hangman's boots. So it's 1822. It's not time yet to meet the guy, to meet the smoker. Have I talked to this guy reading? He might be one of the strike workers. A working class woman. Oh, no. Yeah. That's
the woman
right.
before you nods and returns to her reading.
Never mind. She's not one of the lorry drivers. Damn it. Oh, have I talked to him? Oh, he's drunk, right? I'm scum. Just a scummy old scum. Okay. There are no other drivers, though.
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man. What's up?
I changed my mind about your friend, the lady driver.
What? But I told you she's my friend. Please don't make me give her up, detective. Get someone else. There's a ton of drivers here.
Put yourself in my shoes. I need this for another investigation too. It's important. I can't blow it. She's a suspect. I need you to tell me where she is, or I can't finish the investigation. Put yourself in my shoes.
You're not going to put a bullet in your head if you blow it, are you? Because she's on the edge, man.
I wouldn't be so sure, Tommy. Imagine it. An explosion of stars. Goodbye world of men, money, and machines.
She's a suspect. I need you to tell me where she is, or I can't finish the investigation.
I I thought you were a different kind of cop.
Something breaks in him as he stares into your eyes.
The realization that you've used his friendliness and goodwill for your own ends. Remember, you're doing it for the bigger investigation. This is important. Relax.
Where is the lady? Where is the lady driver?
Here.
He takes a key ring from his pocket, then looks at it before giving it to you, in silence.
Her Lorry's still here, down past the statue of Philippe. The cabin is green. You can get in there with these. That's all I know.
When did she leave?
Last Friday.
His eyes half empty now. Anything else? Like, where is she now?
No. I don't know.
And why do you have the keys?
She left them to me. Because she trusted me. So I can get it out of the way when the jam breaks loose. Otherwise...
He doesn't finish the sentence.
The other drivers would have to tow it or break in to get the machines moving.
I'm sorry I had to do this.
I bet you are.
And he's sorry he couldn't be what he wants to be. A good person. His last line, his revenge on the world.
One more thing about something else.
Nah. I need to think my own thoughts now. Pray forgiveness for my sins. Go check your cabin. I hope it gets you something. Help someone.
Can I go that way? No, I can't. I think it's that green one right there. Oh. Not that lorry. That's the lorry that the racist owns. Oh, there it is.
This green found, A to Z, contemporaire, is parked in the shadow of the ruins looming overhead. It's seen better days.
This is the one our man pointed to.
Try to peek in the window. Try the door. Unlock the door with the key. Tommy gave you.
You push the key into the lock and turn. It makes a cracking sound. Then the door pops back a few centimeters. You can just
open it.
The smell of cigarettes and perfume welcomes you. The cabin inside is plastered with old movie posters. Actresses smile from the walls. There's a radio transmitter in the front and a toolbox tucked under the driver's seat. Some tools lie scattered near the pedals.
Admire the posters.
These are movie posters featuring starlets from long-forgotten films from the 20s, the teens, even the 90s of the last century. One of them particularly catches your eye. A centerfold of an ingenue attached right above the back seat.
Study the centerfold.
The actress is draped in a sheath dress, one of her shoulders bared. The faded remains of an autograph run across the poster. She's looking past the camera. A feeling of tenderness washes over you. A longing even, perhaps. And gentle tragedy.
And gentle tragedy, wow.
Wait, doesn't she resemble someone you know? But you can't put your finger on whom exactly.
Enough of the posters.
The actresses and the rare actor all smile you a warm goodbye. A radio transmitter is attached to the dashboard and a toolbox sits under the driver's seat.
Examine the radio.
Looks like the frequency dial is absent. It requires a key to work, but the key has been removed, likely by the missing lady driver.
Strange. There are so many radio stations saved here. Must be over 100 at least.
Huh. Why would anyone need so many radio stations? Is there anything we can do with the radio?
For contacting an entire fleet of lorrymen, for example. This is all shortwave, UW and UKV.
Hmm.
Looks like we are dealing with an impressive organizational tool. The nerve center of a huge operation. With quite a range, too.
Anything we can do with the radio?
Doesn't look like it. It's completely inoperable without a dial key.
What else is there?
The smell of 1,000 cigarettes, some dead actresses, and a rusty old toolbox under the seat.
Check the pedals?
You wedge yourself under the steering wheel to get a better look. Seems like the few tools lying around here, a hammer, a pair of pliers, a rusty wrench, have been casually thrown there by the disorganized driver. But one odd detail does catch your eye. A piece of sandpaper has been glued to the throttle.
Huh.
Sandpaper adds extra grip.
Looks like the driver has glued a piece of sandpaper to the throttle to offer some extra grip.
Sandpaper? A novel technique?
The movie stars are still smiling from the walls. There's a radio transmitter in the front and a pull-out toolbox tucked under the driver's seat. Some tools lie scattered near the pedals.
Alright, well, pull out the toolbox.
A metallic drawer slides out from the seat. It's empty, except for a folded newspaper.
Okay, unfold the newspaper.
It's an issue of Périphérique from last Wednesday. A piece of paper falls out from its pages.
Pick up the note.
It looks like an article ripped out from a radio enthusiast magazine. Complex mathematical equations explain the basics of something called the Ulan frequency system.
Okay.
These formulas look oddly painful. Maybe it's the hangover, but they give you a headache.
Huh.
The Ulan frequency system? I've never heard of that before. I know of FM, AM, UKV, but...
His thought trails off. Unfold the newspaper. Already
It's an
did.
issue of Périphérique from last week.
Oh, pick it. Alright.
It looks like an...
My
These
bad.
formulas...
Yeah. We
The
already
Ulan frequency system?
pull out the
The
box.
pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. The
Close the
rest
door.
is... You close the rusty old lorry door.
Great. I think we got everything. A word, detective? Before we return to Joyce? Alright, we've finished here. Let's quickly debrief and go over what we found, so we don't do it in front of the company rep.
Seems like something the police would do. What do you think of all this, Kim?
Honestly, I'm quite worried by what we've seen so far. The evidence seems to point to a rather extensive and well-organized operation. I'm especially intrigued by that radio transmitter, particularly the sheer number of stations it can connect. Looks like this alleged drug trade casts a wide net. I'm not sure what the Ulan frequencies are all about, but they may hold some significance. Perhaps it's a better way to connect between fleets while avoiding frequency bleed, or maybe it's used to tap into RCM networks.
What about the moose folks? How do they factor in all this? How do you think this is connected to the Union?
We didn't find anything conclusive linking them to the smuggling operation. But somehow, I doubt that Evrard Claire would be oblivious to something like this happening right under his nose. My suggestion is, we use it against the Union in any way we can, to our own ends. It's a slippery hill, but we just might be able to pin them down, indirectly, down the road.
The RCM open an investigation.
We should return to the murder case, see what Joyce tells us about the lynching. When we are done for the day, I'll call my station and suggest our narcotics department look into it. There are more than enough grounds to start an official investigation, sometime later when we are done here. We do not want to get caught in that.
He stops to think. What are you thinking?
The fact that one hasn't started already gives me pause. An investigation, I mean. Especially if the Madrid grouping is involved, and I can't imagine they aren't. It's certainly worrisome.
Corruption?
All the same, I don't like the idea of internal affairs descending on the matter. That won't help anyone either.
Alright, debrief over.
Debrief over. After you.
Oh, that way. Let's see. Now, what did this offer me? Suggestion, half-life. Hold on, I'm trying to look at the raincoat. Damn it! There we go. So that's 1 plus 1 to endurance. Let's see, I'm trying to change my outfit here. A horrific necktie grants me Inland Empire. Visual calculus. That is interfacing. What is half-light? Let's see. And sure.
Why does art inspire you so much?
It does, yes. What is art?
Excellent question. Art is a diverse range of visual, literary, auditory, and performative creativity. It's an expression of imagination and technical skill. Additionally, it's history, criticism, and pure enjoyment.
It is.
In short, art is the highest form of human communication, representation, narrative, emotion, and agency intertwined.
Would I fit in the art world? I mean...
Have you looked in the mirror lately? You have the exact features of a savage art critic, with that beard and those clothes, disheveled and prophetic. Perhaps you should try to critique architecture too.
Hold on, is architecture also art?
Of course not. It's autism, box drawing, masturbation with a ruler and a sextant or whatever they use. You should demean and criticize the genteel institution of architecture, while extolling the virtues of the pure arts.
Wait, what about music? Is it art?
Only the most experimental kind.
I guess I've been feeling critical lately.
Yes, you seek substance. No vapid representations and reproductions of social mores as made manifest in stuffy biennials. We're talking real, living art here. Become the art cop. Half art critic, half cop.
Wait, but don't I have to be 100% cop to get the case finished and all that? Okay, 50% art critic is what's needed for me to... needed to free me from rote repetition, so be it.
Exactly. It's not only your duty to only catch the criminals off the street, you must also apprehend criminals of the printing press and the gallery, the trite and derivative artists and writers of the world.
Yeah.
Go ahead and provide savage criticisms, art cop. The world is yours to rip to pieces and reassemble.
Awesome. I will be the art cop. Oh, autosave.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Is that bed in the coal room yours?
Ooh. Not only have you found my address, you've discovered my biggest secret. I'm a coal miner.
Don't you have a real home? It's not the nicest place, but I guess it'll have to do.
Does anyone? in a city like this?
She replies, wistfully looking around.
If there's pain about any particular home she's lost, she's buried it deep, fortified herself against it.
It's not the nicest place, but I guess it'll have to do.
It doesn't have to do anything at all. Nothing does. Like me. Right now, I'm doing nothing at all.
Cool. I have other questions.
Shoot, Piggy. It's what you do, isn't it?
Catch you later, Cindy. Alright, now let's try.
Good. What can I help you with?
Spoke with the lawyer at the roundabout.
Yes, my eyes on the harbour have sent word to that effect. What have you discovered?
Wait, where exactly are these eyes located?
It doesn't really matter. And I do apologize for the surveillance. Wild Pines can't afford to be blind at a time like this. In any case, it's a relief to know someone has looked into it. If I may ask, will there be an official investigation? I assume you discovered there is an operation.
The lieutenant is about to interject. Cut him off. This decision should be yours.
I'll let the lieutenant handle it.
If there is an investigation, it will be part of an ongoing operation, subject to confidentiality. I am sure you understand.
Of course, detectives. In any case, you've held up your end of our arrangement. I trust you with the rest. Now it's my turn.
Alright. Quid
I
pro
wouldn't
quo.
normally break protocol like this, but the situation demands it. If you don't solve this murder, I'm afraid we may have a bloodbath on our hands.
The words bloodbath sound cold in her mouth. They taste of iron and strawberries.
Iron and strawberries. What was about a bloodbath? I've already heard about a connection between the lynching and strike, but I need your testimony.
I have an indirect role to play, I'm sad to say. My employer experienced a momentary lapse of faith in me. In that moment, they elected to deploy a private military contractor as an insurance measure. They called it my security detail.
A momentary lapse of faith.
They were dispatched after I relayed the union's initial offer. Every worker a member of the board. I tried to convince my employer it was simply a piece of rhetoric and not a serious demand, but the stridency of it seems to have spooked them.
And do you need a security detail?
Absolutely not. These mercenaries are muscle, pure and simple. They are meant to intimidate the Union into surrendering.
I don't think it did a very good job.
Who are they, exactly?
Crenell, an Oranese military company. As far as I know, 3 arrived in Martinez. They report to me sporadically, but they do not answer to me. To be frank, our relationship is deteriorating. They wear ceramic armor, have semi-automatic weapons, and years of combat experience. They also have trauma and stressor disorder, and no idea how to conduct themselves in an urban civilian environment.
That much is obvious.
So, what happened?
The story is, one of them, the colonel, I don't know his real name, sexually assaulted a local woman while he was drunk and separated from his unit. This allowed some of the more militant Union members to subdue him.
Okay, this is sounding a little familiar.
He was taken out behind the Whirling-in-Rags and lynched last Sunday night.
What? What then? Oh, what then?
Nothing. Mr. Clare refuses to let me into the harbour. I have not been able to discuss this matter with anyone there. The remaining 2 Crenell contractors carry out their orders, for now.
For now?
It's a smokescreen. In secret, they are conducting an independent military tribunal into the lynching. Once this investigation is concluded, executions will follow.
Okay, well, this sounds like this place is going to turn nasty really fast.
What is the nature of this so-called investigation?
Whether to execute one, some, or all of the Union militants.
It will be all of them. The decision is already made.
I have to say, this is not disco. Maybe the investigations can team up, share their resources and intelligence. This is definitely not disco.
It is very far from disco. My only hope is that you provide a single, concrete suspect before the mercenaries indiscriminately pick theirs. Simply put...
She grabs hold of the mainsail.
If you don't pin this on someone good, and do it fast, they will identify and execute everyone present at the lynching. This in turn will force the Union to respond.
They would have to project strength and power.
The débardeurs have over 2,000 men. It will be 1,000 to 1.
Have you ever seen a Hornet invade a beehive, Lieutenant? It's not pretty. These men work in tandem using semi- and fully automatic firearms. Their armor is virtually impenetrable to muzzle-loaded weapons, even yours. Most Union workers don't have guns at all. As I said, a bloodbath.
I can't see it happen. Too many things have to go wrong first. Isn't this a pretty bleak scenario to describe it? I think confrontation is inevitable.
It doesn't have to be like this. Nameless, badgeless officer of the citizens' militia. One single concrete suspect delivered into civil court, and I may be able to defuse this situation.
What can you tell me about Crenell?
Not much. Their public resume is relatively good, as far as private military contractors go. I believe they were once called Downwell.
Why does a company have to rebrand itself? Oh, usually it's because it did something wrong the first time.
Down a deep black well.
Down a deep black well.
They boast a long list of clients. Saint-Baptiste, Welchman-Lorenz, Eintracht. A warning sign, however. The operations concerned all take place in third or fourth world countries. Guarding facilities, escort missions and such.
Right.
Meaning they're used to operating in war zones.
Yes. All the good conflict corridors. Supramundi, Yesut, the Seminese Islands. Countries that don't have a good record reporting atrocious military conduct on their soil.
Sounds like maybe the colonel went a little native during the course of his duties.
I wouldn't go as far as to use that term, Detective.
Alright. Anything else you got on them?
Sadly, no. Before this happened, I had little interest in them. Now that I do, I don't have the resources.
She thinks.
If you still have access to the ICP's database, you could run a better background check than I ever could. It may take some time, though.
She thinks.
Do you know a lot about the inner workings of the RCM and the ICP, ma'am?
In my line of work, it pays to do your research. I was prepared to deal with the RCM. I did not think I'd be dealing with a group like Crenell.
Could you contact the company? Tell them to call it off?
I have. And they will. However, these orders take time to reach what is basically a rogue unit out in the field here. Until they do, it's all on us.
You said the deceased assaulted a woman.
Or he didn't. This is information passed on to me from some teenagers loitering around the canal. I cannot testify by it.
Well, who did the passing on then?
The remaining contractors. Their tribunal. It's what they believe.
What did these teenagers by the canal say?
That the man was killed because he assaulted a local woman. I've asked around a bit. This seems to be the accepted story around Martinez.
This does not come as news to us, but still. To your knowledge, where did this assault take place, if you know?
Last Sunday night, at the Whirling-in-Rags, the hostel by the gates. Supposedly, the colonel was drunk, maybe on narcotics too. Either way, he's alleged to have sexually assaulted a woman. Sometime later, a group of dock workers got their hands on him.
I know the woman you're talking about. We have it under control. Don't mention it. And who was this woman? Yeah, let's play dumb.
That's a good question, officer. I don't have the slightest idea. As I said, it's a rumor. About a rumor. In any case, it's what the Colonel's remaining colleagues believe.
This Colonel, the one who was hanged, did you know him?
If you mean did I see him alive? Yes. But I did not know him.
His name was?
Lorry. His service name. A nom de guerre, most likely. He wouldn't divulge his full name. Only one of them did. A bad sign if there ever was one.
This Lily. Anything else? Nationality? How old you would say he was?
He was 40. Or 50. It's hard to say which. He had a combat injury on his lower jaw. It made it difficult to estimate his age, or gauge his facial expressions.
This matches the dental reconstruction we saw on the body, and Klaasje also mentioned it, I believe. What else? Nationality? Accent?
He was, Occidental, I think. Light brown hair, a mixed accent, Oranese, or Messinian, maybe. His injury gave him an accent all his own.
Aha.
In a way, it was humanizing. He had to learn to speak through it. Through the injury. That's all I know, I guess. I only met him once.
Okay, where are the remaining? Where are the remaining two mercs now?
They've gone to ground, as it were. I don't recommend seeking them out. For one, they're almost certainly armed to the teeth.
Yeah?
They don't have the same respect for the Revachol citizens' militia as I do. To put it bluntly, they think you're vigilantes. Ghetto savages. It will not be a fruitful meeting.
Vigilantes. You're a professional officer of the only legitimate authority in Revachol.
Vigilantes? You ever see him gets his authority from the coalition? Where does theirs come from?
Somehow, I doubt that lecturing them on the legitimate use of force will persuade them to stand down.
We still need to know where they are. They just need someone to put the fear of Revachol in their hearts.
You're likely to run into them eventually. When that happens, I'll be in a better position to mediate if I don't appear involved.
Logic. Sent by the Pines. Scab leader murder. Bad reply. Alright, so where are these mercenaries?
One is obviously the scab leader at the harbor gates. The one chanting the idiotic slogans. He's barely maintaining his disguise.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
The other has a vantage point in a building south of the roundabout. They were keeping tabs on you while you were canvassing the lorry drivers.
One must be the goon in the ill-fitting work clothes by the harbor gates. The scab leader. One is probably in a building overlooking the roundabout.
That may be so. I still hope you heed my advice. There's no need to kick the hornet's nest.
For all your talk of averting this catastrophe, the situation at the gate is a powder keg. Does this not bother you?
Of course it bothers me, Lieutenant. But my hands are tied. How would my employer react if it appeared I were intervening on behalf of the Union?
Your concern may be appearances. Ours is keeping the peace.
One is probably in a building overlooking the roundabout.
That would afford a good vantage point. In any case, it's practically inaccessible.
Where is your radio for contacting them, if I may ask? Do you have an earpiece?
Heavens no. I'm not an undercover agent. There's a short wave at the ship's wheel.
She nods towards the sloop's cabin. I had another question.
I hope I can answer it better.
How much time do we have?
Until the executions start? Truthfully, I don't know. It depends on their progress identifying the members of the lynch mob, and their impatience.
They don't report their progress to you?
Not on this matter. I'm afraid they consider this a personal initiative.
There is a brief silence. Seagulls squawk over the bay.
5 days, not more. Maybe sooner.
It's a matter of days, not weeks.
Yep, that's what my inner brain told me. That's enough for now.
I am sorry to have been the bearer of bad news. If there is anything else I can help you with, please ask.
Now, can you tell me about these tattoos? Show her the photo.
Of course. Excuse my hesitation before.
She reaches over the guard wire and takes a photo, holds it to her hand.
For
Holds
about
it in her hand.
half a minute, in silence.
It was taken with a trigette not long ago. This is the man's upper body. There were no more markings on his hands or legs.
Stay quiet. Observe the woman's expression.
Her mouth is relaxed. The accordion lines near her mouth vanish. The pearls of her eyes move slowly on the photo's surface.
What do you think?
Sorry. I was trying to see if I can read the web of interdependencies between these points. The stars.
She points to one on the photo paper.
I can't. But that's how you read this story. The points themselves don't have letters, numbers, anything. Their size, location on the body, and distance from each other tells you what they represent.
Like stars in the sky?
Close. Port cities. This is an Oronese map of the waterways, a sailor's tattoo worn by wayfarers of the Dolorian century. Over 300 years ago, the sailors would mark their bodies to map their travels.
What is the use of this map?
The sailor's soul would use it to fly back home if they should die abroad. This is a sort of contraption to be reeled back in by. The silver cord, they would call it.
So I guess if a sailor dies at port and the body is found, they have an idea where the body came from.
Where is he now?
This one is going nowhere but the morgue.
The times have changed.
What travels did the dead man make?
Quite a few. Vredefort, the Oronese capital, traditionally stands on the right shoulder. He started somewhere near here, I think.
What next?
Then he made his way to the Pretto Grande, through what I think must be the Stutz Canal, an artificial channel through the Occident. From the Pretto, he sailed to the Insulindic Ocean, first the Semines Islands, then this.
She points to his heart. What is that?
Revachol. Those are the two constants. Vredefort on the shoulder, and Revachol in the heart. They started the tradition of these maps right after the discovery of Insulinde, at the dawn of the Interinsulary Age.
Oh, okay, the Interinsulary Age, of course. How silly of me.
The old world passing by, and the new world already here.
Gotcha. Thank you for clearing that up.
You said you can't read it.
I can't. This man was no sailor, and these are no ports. I can understand geographic fragments, but not their meaning.
Could you tell me more?
His platoon members? The other contractors, though I do not suggest you go and show them that picture. This man was their friend and comrade.
I need information. Mark it down. Ask Mercs about tattoos. You're right, not a good idea. Leave it off the schedule.
Do what you have to do, Detective. I don't think deciphering that tattoo should come before public security. But if you should wade into the mob to find out, I couldn't stop you.
We will be careful, ma'am.
That's all for the tattoos. Thank you for your help.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
What can you tell me about the strike?
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets.
Wait, what if I want to hear the trade secrets?
First, you'd have to repeal the Emergencies Act of Trade in Aliments. That gives me the right to silence. It's quite the octopus.
An octopus? I will slay it.
Good luck. It's only kept in place by the vested interests of half the civilized world, including your own.
What the ma'am means is that the Emergencies Act and the RCM both get their authority from the coalition government.
I'm sure.
But I am derailing us. You wanted to know about the strike.
What is your role in this precisely?
I believe the official title is Senior Labor Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the problem. The Union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place.
Okay.
Now they won't even let me into the harbour. There's a 2-meter-20 racist behemoth blocking the gates.
Aha, yeah, I think I met him. You mean Jean-Luc, my race mentor? He's a great teacher, man of virtue. Ha! How were the talks going before the lynching?
Let's say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived.
Huh.
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
Okay.
But the strike began in December.
He looks at his notes.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
Huh.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike?
Heavens no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan. This time their demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive.
What happened to this Gaumont?
Mr. Clare told him to... how did he put it?
She pauses to compose herself.
Fuck off, midget. Gaumont is short of stature, you see.
Uh-huh. Okay then.
Yes. Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the union.
Right.
Sounds like usual aggressive posturing.
Let's see. The scabs at the gate, did you put them there?
The scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrock, come to plead for work where the union refuses to? Yes, they were organized by Wild Pines. The contractors picked them up from Jamrock and drove them over. This is standard practice. The company reserves the right to man its stations.
What do you think of Everett?
Everett Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first.
Really?
Of course not. Everett is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood.
That's Everett, all right.
He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar.
I remember hearing something about this Edgar.
Have you seen him?
No. I'd rather you tell me something. No.
Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everett does. And when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over.
Of course.
It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues.
What about the union itself outside the Brothers Clare?
The Débardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that. Organized labor at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The Brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
She hesitates, looking for the right expression.
A mob. The Débardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, we are forced to cooperate with them.
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Everett and his brother.
She turns to you.
And your opinion, detective, if I may ask? I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Débardeurs Union is...
A giant leech sucking the life out of Revachol. I prefer not to have an opinion on these things.
Of course, officer.
I'm gonna end it here.
Of course. How else can I help?
We're gonna pick this up later, tomorrow. Well, not quick save. I want to do a regular. I don't know if that counts. we're gonna save. I'm gonna save it quick because I got to take. It's 11:30. I gotta take out the little guy and feed him. So that's been it. That's it for tonight. If anyone's out there lurking, I do appreciate it. I will not be streaming tomorrow because that'll be Acolyte, the 3rd episode. I'll be most likely recording after that. I don't know about Wednesday or Thursday if I'll be streaming next. I just don't know yet. Anyway, I'm Jim Classic. You have been watching Game It. I will see you next time. Take care, everybody.